What's up guys, JaKia here with JBA, and today I'm going to show you more than 25 new and hidden features found in iOS 11. With the introduction of iOS 11 Beta 1, we have a cool new control center, screen recording, dark mode, and more. If you haven't already installed iOS 11 Beta 1 on your device and you want to, I have a full tutorial linked below. First up, we have the brand new control center. This is probably the biggest feature that has been released thus far. It will probably be a little weird to get used to, but it's aesthetically pleasing and is very functional. Our new control center can also be customized by adding and removing sections. The ability to reorder applications in bulk has also been added to iOS 11 Beta 1. This is a feature that I've always wanted to be in iOS, and it's probably my favorite of the bunch. To bulk reorder your applications, place them into wiggle mode, drag an app towards the bottom of the page, and then tap the app that you want to select. Next, you can go ahead and swipe to the page that you want them to appear on and click your home button. Screen recording is like the icing on top of the cake in iOS 11. By opening your control center and toggling on the screen record option, you can record nearly anything in iOS. The notification center has a cool new look and transition. When you open up the NC Center on iOS 11, the new transition uses the wallpaper to help it fade into your springboard. If you swipe to the right of the notification view, the camera app will open up, and if you swipe to the left of it, you will find all of your widgets. The notification problem in iOS definitely hasn't been solved in iOS 11, but it has gotten a bit better. Now when you get a new notification, it will appear ahead of the older notifications in its own section. That's about as good as it gets. One-handed mode allows you to use your keyboard in a more comfortable position. If you're not one of those people that can type with both hands, then this will work wonders for you. You can choose your right or left keyboard as you would any other keyboard. The ability to edit and share your screenshot as soon as it's been taken has been added to iOS 11. After you finish your masterpiece, you will have the option to sign or either delete or save it. The storage in iOS 11 got a new name, and it got a bit more smart. It now can be found under the name iPhone Storage, and its new look resembles the macOS Sierra storage panel. It breaks down your storage by app and category, so that's very helpful. Another way that storage has gotten smarter is by adding the ability to offload unused applications. This essentially deletes the app that you haven't used in a while to save you some space, but your documents and data will remain intact. You can enable this for all of your applications or individually. Smart Invert is the closest thing that we have to a dark mode in iOS. What this does is invert the colors in iOS and gives the apps and elements a darker tint. When you take a live photo in iOS 11, you will now have the option to add effects to it. You can access these effects by sliding up on a live photo, and you have the options to change it from a live photo to a loop, bounce, or long exposure photo. If you've ever needed to scan a QR code for whatever reason and couldn't, you can now. The QR code scanning is now a feature of iOS 11. To scan your code, open the camera app and hover over it. It may require you to tap the screen once or twice, but you will get a notification once the code has been successfully scanned. If you're someone who frequently uses GIFs or GIFs in conversation or on Twitter or something, then the new dedicated GIF folder should be good news for you. Just like the rest of the photos in the Photos app, GIFs will be automatically categorized in this new folder for easy finding. Emergency SOS is a new feature that contacts your emergency contact in a pinch. Once you set your emergency contact inside of the Help app, you can then rapidly tap your sleep wake button 5 times to auto call them. And you can even enable a countdown sound that's pretty loud. Inside of the Safari section, you will find a new option to enable the ability to prevent cross-site checking. This basically is Apple's attempt at preventing apps and websites from tracking your every move. So now when you go to Amazon and search for a new case or something, there's a good chance that you won't see that exact same case in an ad on Instagram. In iOS 11, you can now store your messages in iCloud. This will allow you to keep your messages longer and free up some storage space on your device. iOS 11 brings a dedicated dock for your iMessage apps. It looks pretty clean and it allows you to get to your apps more quickly. If you haven't already noticed, the iTunes Store, Calculator, and App Store app have been redesigned. However, the App Store app and Calculator app both got a full redesign. The signal strength icon is a bit different as well. I may be wrong about this, but I believe that we've seen this signal bar before in an older version of iOS. Let me know in the comment section down below. Something else that has been redesigned in iOS 11 are some of the headers. As you can see, the headers in the Settings and Messages apps are bigger and bolder. I may be wrong, but it also appears that there's been a slight font change as well. If you're not one of those people who enjoy yelling at Siri, then you'll be happy to know that you can now enable an option to type to Siri. As with nearly every iOS release, there is of course a brand new wallpaper. This wallpaper gives you that Caribbean vibe, but there may be more to come. iCloud Keychain has a new home in iOS 11. Instead of being tucked away inside of Safari, you can now access it in the Settings app. The Files app is a new addition to your pre-installed called App List. This is actually more like a new home for iCloud Drive, as it allows you to store your files and it lets you dive a little bit deeper, but not as deep as iFile or Filezer. Siri also got a slight update. Aside from becoming smarter, it now has a new icon. Instead of the old microphone icon, there's now a fancy new icon and it looks pretty cool. Lastly, inside of the general section of the settings application, there's a dedicated button to shut down your device. When you click it, it automatically toggles the power down screen, from which you can then go ahead and slide to power off. There's more new and hidden features in iOS 11, like the new AirPods media options, which I can't show you because I don't own a pair. There's a new feature that allows you to take a live photo during a FaceTime call, and an option that allows you to autofill passwords with a third-party application. I'm pretty sure that there's more new and hidden features in iOS 11, and if I happen to find more, I'll tweet about it or post them on jailbreakarmy.com. And if there's enough interest, I'll even make a part 2 to this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Jailbreak Army, and we're on Facebook too. And as always, stay weird, get curious, and be you. Later, guys.